And good morning, everyone. How the heck are you? Hope you're having a great Friday so far. Oh, my tassel is. There we go. That's better. Anyway, we're having a great Friday. Hope you stick around, whether you're watching live or on the rerun. If you're watching live, leave us a comment. If you're watching us on the rerun, leave us a comment down below. And we'll be back in 1 minute.
Seconds.
Now comes the part where we throw our heads back and laugh. Ready?
Ready!
How dare you!
Welcome to Nevermind the Furthermore, your morning dose of creative conversation and coffee with your host, Brian K. Morris, independent publisher, freelance hybrid author, award-winning playwright, Facebook famous YouTuber, and former mortician's assistant. Get ready to start your day off right.
And good morning, everyone. How the heck are you? Sorry for the little late start this morning for my live audience. I had shut down the CPU last night, and it was reluctant to boot. More or less like, you're not putting me through that heat again. But anyway, hope you're staying cool today, and hope you're looking forward to a great weekend. And to those of you who may not join me Monday, happy July 4th to you. And don't forget why we have the freedoms we do, what few we have, the diminishing few we have left. I'm going political. I got 2 days left. I got nothing to lose. I'm a short timer. Let's cause some trouble here. But first of all, we're going to salute some people who keep this show going, and we have nothing but love for our patrons on Patreon, whose monthly contributions help keep the show running, as well as keep our publishing moving forward. And we got a lot of publishing coming up this year, especially since we're going to be doing the Terrors later this summer. And everyone who's on my Patreon list is going to get their name listed in the print edition and the ebook. Isn't that exciting? I think so. You're immortal, people. But anyway, if you want to support the Rising Tide mission, and it's not like you're just giving me money, I give you stuff in exchange for it. Check us out at www.patreon.com/Brian K. Morris. And also, don't forget, we are sponsored by, let me find it. Where'd it go? Okay. Oh, there. Okay. We are sponsored by, let's see. I'm on the right one. Did I delete something here? Anyway, one of my things is gone here somehow. But anyway, here's to the July 4th weekend, right? Anyway, we are sponsored by Rising Tide Broadcasting, and also Rising Tide Publishing, and Plasma Fire Graphics, when the look of your book matters to you.
You've worked hard and written a great book. Now, it's time to give it a great cover. If you're an indie author or small press publisher, Plasma Fire Graphics is your source for affordable cover illustration and graphic design. Plasma Fire Graphics, when the look of your book matters to you.
As writers, we're constantly told to show, not tell. We'll show the world that you've got a great book that you need them to read, and you can do that by hiring Jeffrey Hayes and Plasma Fire Graphics. They will come up with all the graphics you need to sell that book, not just the cover, but also friendly ads for online, and also maybe even a book trailer. So inquire at plasmafiregraphics.com for Jeffrey's independent creator friendly pricing. All right. So anyway, check him out. You'll be glad you did. He did my cover. This is not the cover, but you saw it in the promo there. But this is another project we'll be working on later, because there will be sequels. And so check out the Terrors and check out plasmafiregraphics.com when the look of your book matters to you, because it definitely matters to your readers. And now we are caught up with the comments. And here we are. We're going to start out now with Carl Witzman, first in the gate at 9:16. Good to see you, sir. And I'll probably be late on July 8th, probably by just a few minutes, but still late. Well, I was... If I left my CPU on last night, I might not have been late. And yeah, Nick Tockard, who's going to take over this coming Wednesday, July 6th. Definitely tune into the show. I am going to, because I know it's going to be a lot of fun. And anyway, Carl and Nick, thank you both for subbing for me last couple episodes when I was out east in Buffalo, New York, drinking a lot of lingonberry juice and just soaking up the pretty nice weather we had out there and testing out Calgon. But anyway, thank you guys sincerely. Much appreciated. And looking forward to what Nick does with this show. Joe Bachman, we were working this morning, only here till 12 p.m. though. What an early day off, Joe. Good to see you. And so maybe stopping in the green room tonight. Ask Carl Witzman, and I'll most likely be in the green room with drink in hand after this week. Oh, God, you had one of those, huh? Anyway, Joe, I hope that the rest of your day goes better. And we'll see about my popping in there, too. Who knows? Understood. I found some vodka and soda in the can at Meijer at the clearance rack, so I had to get some. Yeah, you got to see if that stuff's still good. If it's not, you got to tell Meijer, and they'll take it off the thing. And what's July 8th? Will I be late, too? That's Donna, Carly. Mwah, good to see you. And I think so, Donna. Charcoal. Their new cat goes to the vet at 8 a.m. We might not be late unless we go for breakfast afterwards. Well, that's important. So, I wasn't thinking about that. I was thinking you meant a green room. And that's the day we have company for lunch. And are we ever late to the green room? Asked Carl. I think not. Well, we missed one of them while at HalloCon. Well, that's true. That's true. I missed that one also. I was drinking at HalloCon, and there was that one night when I had to open it because you can't remember why, and Facebook was being weird, says Carl. And hey, Donna, says Carl, the newest weather balloon might land south of Homer soon, just saying. And enjoy yourself, just saying. Oh, isn't this sweet? And Sarah, mwah, darling. Morning, can't believe it's this late in the morning because that means I've been writing for a couple hours. What? Hey, glad you're writing. I picked up something out east for you I think you're going to love. I really do. In fact, I want one now, too. So anyway, Sarah, mwah. And again, congratulations, son. And Carl Wisman says, good for you, Sarah. And I'm procrastinating the last chapter of the Muncie Guide revision because then I'll have to edit it. Hey, you got to see if Michaela will edit for you like you've been editing for Michaela, quid pro quo, tit for tat. And I said it deliberately. Anyway, well, thanks, but I'm seriously shocked. How the hell? Bet you were in the zone, girl. That's how it happens with all of us. You get to writing and the words are flowing. Everything feels right and you're on your game and the cylinders are firing. And, I don't blame you. And everyone's saying hi. And for some reason, my mind went into mega overdrive more than usual for me this morning. Insane. And mwah from Sarah. No wonder my butt hurts. Speaking of which, tune in to Comic Book Spectrum from last night. That did come up last night, despite my best efforts. So check out Comic Book Spectrum. We had a great show last night. You will love it. And I've been sitting on the patio swing for that long, just pen and paper. Well, we'll get you up to the point where I am, where I used to do everything on pen and paper. Then I type it in the computer. But since I started doing stuff that required, like with plays, when I wrote stage plays, I had to know the timing. So you couldn't write it. I couldn't write 10-minute plays, for instance, by hand because I didn't know how long they were taking. And when I started having sales and I had to adhere to a word count, right now you're in free form, girl. Do what you need to do to make this work. But when I started getting gigs where I had to be aware of my word count, then I switched to forcing myself to compose in the computer, and it just saved time. So that's what I'm doing. But if this is how the juices get flowing, if this keeps your butt in the swing, writing, then I say keep doing it till you find something better. Carl Weston says sometimes the work will just sneak up on you inspired. Oh, I agree. And Nick Tucker says, Sarah, we all know that writing is too crucial to delay. Amen. And I thought Nick said that writing was a crutch to bear. I don't know who Bear is, but if he's needing a crutch, I say let him have it. And it's like a bowel blockage dislodged. Like the analogy? Well, it's vivid, Sarah. I'll give you that. Carl's not sure either. Okay. I'm just glad I brought a notebook outside with me. Good grief. Oh, my God, yeah. So, says Carl Witzman, how about those Cubs? I think they're delicious if cooked properly. And losing as usual, probably, says Sarah. And almost 10 minutes last call for hot coffee and potty breaks. Well, I had both, so that's probably why I'm a little late. And Sarah said when they won the World Series, it was during the time period when I was going to Chicago a lot. So glad that wasn't one of those times. Anyway, I'm overthinking the Cubs, and I'm sure they could use it. And there's that face palm. No, let us help. No, Sarah, that reminds me of when I did my first stage play production in Chicago. My dear friend Paul Burrell produced this wonderful evening called 7 Plays in 7 Days, where they had picked 7 10-minute plays to produce, and mine was one of them. And he basically staged the whole thing in 7 days. We had one performance on a Monday night. I remember I took off early from work, went up there, and parked right in front of the theater, which was like an abandoned storefront. And I was really happy with how things were turning out. This is like, it's meant to be here. And then this is a play called Duel Upon Deceit, where a rabid Cubs fan accidentally sells her soul to Satan. And it's got a lot of Cub jokes in there. Like one time Satan is saying, well, I could perform a miracle and let the Cubs win. That'll show the competition. They don't have they don't have a monopoly on that sort of thing. Well, then I had all these, it was like a 10-minute play with 6 minutes of Cub jokes. And I got out of the car, looked up, and there's Wrigley Field. And I told Cookie, I'm going to die tonight. These people are going to kill me. And she took me to a very nice dinner. We had a little coffee afterwards. And I'm like, this is my last meal, honey. I'm serious. They are going to murder me. But everybody was lovely. And it turned out Cub fans have the best sense of humor in the world because they were digging all the jibes I hit at them. But it was a good evening, though. The fire marshal had determined that seating for the event we could not have more than 47 people in the building. However, Paul sold 140, something like 150 seats. And we literally, you hear about SROs, standing room only for theaters. We literally had people standing in the aisles to watch our plays. And I'm still friends with I'm still friends with Paul and Keely Maureen. I'm still friends with her, Sarah Saperstein. Saperstein, I'm still friends with a number of the people from that production about 15 years ago. Still happy with it. Anyway, those weren't the real Cubs that won the World Series, if you get my meaning. Oh, they were the space aliens, huh? Or were they the Hollywood lizard gay people? I can't remember. I can't keep my conspiracies straight. And don't forget to like. Thank you, Sarah. Yes, if you're watching right now and you have enjoyed any part of it or plan to in the immediate future, give us a like. If you're watching on Facebook, if you're watching us on YouTube for the better sound and picture quality, please hit the thumbs up and please subscribe to this channel because we got some really cool programming coming up soon, including the return of Clever Title Pending. And Joe Dog McKeel, the master of HalloCon. How are you doing, sir? Hope you're doing well this morning. Hope you're feeling well. And Sarah's going, ooh. And Joe Dog McKeel goes, attention. Friday is here with the regular entourage. Saturday and Sunday this week featuring a special guest, Holiday Monday. Round of applause for long weekend. Yay! Yay! And Monday is my swan song on here. So everybody tune in. Tell your friends Brian's leaving. Let's make sure he leaves. Awesome, Joe Dog. And hey, Joe Dog. And I got to pry my ass off the swing and go to the room of the AC Space Shuttle. That's true. Sarah has an air conditioner in her room. It's a window unit that sounds like a 50s rocket ship taking off, like from some 50s serial. Movie serial. It is terrifying yet reassuring. And where did my comment go? Never mind, just popped in. There you are. See, I know who you were. And everyone said hello to the Joe Dog. And Teresa Dunn, good morning, Brian. Furthermore, have a safe 4th of July weekend. Enjoy you too, hun. Stay safe and definitely stay cool, and showed up a few minutes ago. And good morning, Teresa. Hey, Teresa from Donna and Carl. And today is the penultimate episode of Brian's reign of the Nevermind the Furthermore morning slot. Soon Nick will be taking the reins. Yes, I am so excited for him. He is going to do such a great job. Well, you saw what he did the last 2 episodes. I mean, he and Carl have rendered me superfluous. This is great. I'm in the way. I got to make room. And there he goes using those big words again. And hey, just sesquipedalian. You're just a sesquipedalian. That's what sesquipedalian. I know what that means. And you're a Sasquatch. What's his Sarah? Well, he does have that beard. That's what throws you off. And don't make me come back there and smack you, says Donna. And Sarah's looking forward to it. That saves her $20 downtown. And my attack cat would stop you. And Sarah goes, wow. Carl is a cryptid, you say? You would know. You can recognize your own, Nick, right? And also, by the way, tune in tonight at 8 p.m. for on the YouTube channel, the Historical Fencing Guild. Nick Tockert is amazing every week on that show. And seriously, you got to check it out. You will fall in love with it. And if you're a writer and artist, it's great reference for combat. So definitely tune in. And just in case I am dead by the time the BKM reads this, just know that I liked you all, loved a few, or probably would have killed for the opportunity, right? And this game of telephone is hysterical. Cryptic for sure, Nick. Sarah mocks us with the laughter, and I can hear the clocks from outside. Oh, dear God. Yeah, if you're familiar with the Clock King character from Batman comics, that's what Sarah's living room looks like. There is like every clock in the freaking world in there. And so now, folks, it is almost time to start the show. So, folks, instead of the usual accountability, says Nick Tockert, I think it's high time we talk about how Nevermind the Furthermore has affected us. That is there, are you kind of talking about ridiculous about your clocks or ridiculous what Nick Tockert said? We gotta get this straight. And join Donna and my ghost in the green room later tonight. Donna, I know how to do a kind of an amateurish exorcism, but just let me know. And spirits of all kinds. Oh, now we're talking. Now we're talking. And I ain't afraid of your attack cat, which happens to be my cuddle buttle. She's been making inroads with your defense system there. And Carl says, just being a cunning linguist here, innocent face, good luck with that. And Nick Tockert says, I will say this. Nick, you're going to make me cry, brother. BKM is the single most influential person I have had the pleasure to meet in the last decade. The tremendous experience and friends I have made all tie to his wonderful service. Thank you, Nick. And I have to question which of us got the most out of it because I've got to meet you and everyone here. So, yeah, thank you, Nick, brother. I love you, man. And hello, beautiful Keisha Acuff. I know that smile anywhere, and blowing the kisses mwah, to our darling. How you doing? Amen, Nicholas Tocker. Thank you, Carl. Thank you so much. And Clyde Hall. Good morning and happy weekending, Nevermore. It's Clyde Hall of last night's clever title, or not clever title penny. I'm getting in the mode for that now. Comic Book Spectrum. Even if you don't like comics, you will like the show because it's fun. And Nick Tucker says, and I am dang honored to call him my friend. That goes both ways, brother. Seriously. Nevermind the Furthermore has been a beacon in the darkest hours of recent years, and we will never forget. That is high praise indeed. Thank you, Nick. And especially during the start of COVID, I think we did provide a real service to the populace. One, we tried to be a place where you could get real information that you could back up and not give in to fear and have faith and know that there were people going through the same thing you were, not to mention myself. None of us knew how we were going to navigate 2020. And if anything, I felt my job was to combat ignorance. And yeah, I got a little ranty at times, and I still might. I've got 2 days to go and nothing to lose. So get me an anti-vaxxer on here. I'll tear them to shreds. But anyway, the comfort went both ways, Nick. And thank you for your support. And thank you for taking over the show. I have so much glee in my heart at the very thought of what all you can do with this. It is now it will be your platform, and I want you to not emulate me. I want you to improve on what I've done. And I saw that this last couple shows with you and Carl, And we'll do everything we can to, if you need guests or something, I can steer a few your way. I might even come on myself if you're willing to take the hit in views. But anyway, hey, Clyde from Carl, and the CO says, William A. Bowe, how you doing, brother? Good to see you. And thank you for sharing this, Ryan. I appreciate it. And William Quinton, how are you, man? I'm doing well, sir. How are you? Do you have a crowdfunding going right now? Post your plugs, folks. And we just had the comment dump. We just suffered a comment dump, and the CPU from the first Terminator. Yeah, it's funny you mentioned that, William. And good morning to you. Love you. I was in one of our local Walmarts yesterday, and I walked in the door, and the first thing I saw was one of those floor washers, those big floor washing machines. That the guys drive around. This one was unmanned, and it had, basically it had things on the sides, to keep people from like climbing on board and commandeering it. But that thing was pretty smart, and it kept following me. I don't know why, but it was kind of interesting because people were walking around. It stopped and just waited and just kind of looked around. And then once I moved out of the way with a friend of mine, it started coming down the aisle after us. Must have thought I'd poop in the aisle or something. I don't know. But it was interesting and kind of a sobering view of what could possibly or what will happen eventually. I've been seeing articles for the last 2 years that what Walmart at least wants to do is use those machines, one, to spiff up the place at night, and two, they're going to put readers on the sides of the floor cleaners, and as it goes down the aisle, it's going to make a list of what needs to be restocked that day. I think it's great inventory control. Now the thing is, Walmart seems to still have the same number of people working, but now they're all pulling orders and restocking. They sure aren't putting them in the front end for cashiers. Walmart's been terrible about that for as long as I've been going to them. But anyway, rant over. Ryan Permisson says, good morning, Nevermorians. How are you? Follow him on Ryan, and I quote, at Linktree for all of his podcasts, and everyone's saying hello. And hi, Brian. How are you, man? And how is everyone doing? I'm doing great. Let me see. I'm fine. Hope you are the same. And good morning from William. It's good to see you. And it's looking like I can be a Patreon supporter before the end of the month. Sarah, don't put yourself under any financial hardship, okay? But anyone that wants to check out my Patreon account, $1 every month will let's see. Let me get that out of there. Oh, we just had a comment dump. Anyway, one thing you get is you get your name on this card, and people smile and see you and go, that's a cool person. And also for $1 a month, you get to read my twice weekly blog. Every blog deserves a name. And then for $5 and up, you will get to read my new works, like the first draft flash fiction of Volcana 2. So if you want to check out what we offer, go to www.patreon.com/Brian K. Morris and check out what we're offering for your ongoing financial support. And also check out these other people on this list here. It's a pretty powerful list of pretty powerful people, and many of them have their own active Patreon account, so please check them out. All right. And so anyway, Sarah, I love you and thank you, darling. Let's get that out of there. And we had another comment dump. Let's see if I can catch up now. This is gonna be fun. This is gonna be interesting because we gotta get out of here before Nita and there we go. We gotta get out of here before Ragin' 2 starts their show at 11 a.m. Check them out. They're awesome. Also check out tonight, like I said, the Historical Fencing Guild at 8 p.m. Eastern, and tomorrow night will be From the Desk of a Small Press Publisher at 10 o'clock with Joe D. McFee, and Stupid O'Clock at 11. Hopefully followed at 1 a.m. by Last Man Standing, and 10 p.m. the beautiful and delightful Heather Ellen should have, I hope, because I love her, her show. on Saturday nights. Please check that out. And so let's see. Ryan Permison says, if you want to be a guest on And I Quote, they're live Saturdays at noon Eastern, but if you need to pre-record, that can be doable. And they have friendly conversation. You promote your projects at that address there. Sign up. He's already booked for 2022. So get in on 2023 before it fills up. All are well. We are, William. Thank you for being here. And hey, other William. Way to go, Don. And Ryan says, did you know And I Quote has an audio feed? Check out the Throwback Thursday episode featuring voice actress Lisa Lee, whose family has a connection to Walt Disney himself. Take a listen. Don't forget to like, comment, and share. Check out that link there. And also check out Geek at Birth, where we discuss all things Star Trek, Wars, and a little DC. Well, not enough DC. You need more. And also check out the episode of And I Quote with comic book writer and promoter Philip Russert. And join us tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern as we celebrate the 30th anniversary of A League of Their Own with a watch-along. Share your favorite memories with us in the live chat. Check it out there. All right. All the good stuff on the Nerd Culture channel. You'll love it on YouTube. And Glenn Fleming is here. Brian! Glenn, how you doing? Glenn is the author of this wonderful book here that I keep by my side because he'd probably shoot me if I didn't. Jack Kirby, A Personal Journey, Words and Pictures. Great recounting of his visit in the early 90s to the home studio of Jack Kirby himself, the man who created half of what you read in the comic books and see on the films. And also it comes with a special DVD featuring video and audio with the king of comics himself and Glenn. So check that out, Glenn. And I got to get with you, Glenn, about taping some new stuff. So I'll contact you sometime as soon as things settle down around here. And Ryan, it was great seeing you all last night on Stupid O'Clock. Always a fun and learning experience being in that show. Yeah, I tuned in for a few minutes, and I gave it a love while I was there. But yeah, you were fantastic. That was a fun time, but I was tired. Anyway, I am grateful for this community and all your support. Have a safe and productive day, everyone. You too, Ryan. Thank you for being here. And sign up to be notified of Sean Forney's Kickstarter on July 6th at scarlethuntress.com. And follow the artwork of Bill Sarden for great artwork on sale, something for everyone. Sarah goes, ooh, I have goodies for you too. I know you got goodies. I can't wait to see your goodies. And okay, Sarah, should I be nervous? And Sarah goes, derp. And Donna's mocking her with a laughter. And Rick Bradley, how you doing, superstar? Mwah. Good to see you, Rick. And good morning, Eric Hawkins. Good to see you, my friend. And don't forget, last night's Comic Book Spectrum had all the usual suspects, or at least most 80% of us. So please check it out last night. Eric will keep talking. I had to cut off the conversation because of like this thing. Anyway, Sarah says, mine was away from my laptop. It's more like an outline kind of writing to keep from forgetting when I was with technology. Hey, very good. Very good. Yeah, that's the thing with some of us. We have to write this stuff down. I have taken recently that I always try to keep paper nearby so I can write ideas down. But sometimes I'll have an idea that's so strong, I will remember it. And with my Swiss cheese memory, that's pretty good. And speaking of Comic Book Spectrum from the desk of a small press publisher, good morning to you, my friend, Joe D. McFee. Always good to see you. Donna's saying hello to the newcomers. And morning, Brian. Hope all is well with you and Madam Executive Producer. It is. We have cleaned out Calgon for our trip next week to West Des Moines, where we will be appearing at the Indie Author Book Expo with Jen Thompson and friends. A 2-day mall show at Valley West Mall. Beautiful mall. Wonderful mall. And she still has some tables left, so contact Jen Thompson or contact me, and I will put you in touch with her. Tables are reasonably priced, and you'll get to hang out with your fellow authors and invade the food court with me. So anyway, please check it out. And yes, we are good to see you back at Bowtie. No baked Brian today. Yeah, I was cooking last night because last night it got very, very hot in here. I had ice in my ice pitcher last night for hydration, so Carl wouldn't worry. But the ice melted before I could get halfway through it, and I was drinking pretty heavily. As speaking of which, join the green room tonight on Uncle Carl's Secret Humor page. But no, my CPU was getting hot to the touch. I mean, uncomfortably hot, and I didn't want to interrupt the show, so I took my fan, which I keep on me, and I have a window open here. We get some cross ventilation. I was feeling cold air around my feet, and it's like, oh no, that's not where it's going to do the most good. But this thing blows on me so that I can stay as cool as possible. But last night my CPU was heating so badly, I turned the fan on it during the last half hour or so of the show. So Brian was dying. And Brian was tired because I had driven back the day before from Buffalo, New York to Lafayette, Indiana. And then we had to run some errands with our friend yesterday morning, early afternoon. Then I had some business I had to get. So by the time I got to the show, I was wrung out. So those of you who expressed concern for me, but no, when we were out in Buffalo, we went to a place called Gabe's, which is very much like Marshall's if you have one near you. And it's kind of like Five Below or Ollie's with remaindered goods. And one of the things they had was a new bow tie, and I've been wanting a new bow tie for the show. So we are back to full bow tie supremacy now. We were taking off one because it was hot, and two, I hadn't gotten around to washing my other bow ties yet. So anyway, in the press of trying to get ready for the vacation. So anyway, yes, we are doing well, and hope you are can say the same. And he's saying hello to everybody. And no R&D gaming from Rick Bradley this Monday. We'll be too busy watching the fireworks. But the next Monday, July 11th, we'll be playing games from Nintendo's first real competitor, Sega. Come and join us on Facebook or YouTube at 7 p.m. Central and 8 p.m., which is also 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Also, I'm glad you brought that up, Rick. There will be no Tidbits and Scribbles this coming Monday either. So check us out the following Monday. We'll be on right after Rick Bradley's R&D Gaming. And check out Rick Bradley's author page on Amazon. You can sink your claws into the Nightmare Collective, eat some apple pie with Marvin's Night Out. God knows what's in it. And bask in the glory of the award-winning Pulp Reality #1. Try to hide from the tales of the weird and strange. Then go subscribe to his YouTube channel. Hit that notification bell so you'll not have to hunt his videos down and have them come to you and short sheet your bed in the middle of the night. And then now back to lurker mode until my break. Way to sneak in. Way to be surreptitious, young Rick Bradley. And good morning, Willow Schuyler. Good morning, my wonderful friends. What, nothing for me, Willow? What the hell? After all I've meant to you. But anyway, Willow, seriously, I love you. Mwah. And we were driving out of Buffalo. We got the best Ontario station on the way out. Played some great hard rock oldies, most of which I could identify. It was great. Anyway, Willow, hope you're having a Glenn morning. And Glenn says Nick, and my Peppermint Princess says Carl. Glenn says Nick, it's a beautiful thing. And good morning to you, Nita, at the Raging 2 Broadcast Network. We are trying to get out of here so you can have my audience at 11. Mwah, darling. Hope you're doing well. Willow Schuyler, today many Canadians. Oh, that's right. You guys, your Independence Day is today. Today, many Canadians are celebrating our country's 153rd birthday. So good day. See, I speak Canadian. Willow, happy Independence Day to you then. Seriously. I know it's a major holiday for you guys. I forgot that it was today for you guys, for you all. Anyway, I hope you have a great celebration. And Sarah says, ridiculous about the clocks. I took the batteries out of the one they gave me for my room. It was either that or destroying it. Decided safer to take the batteries out of the freaking thing. Yeah, like you guys needed one more clock in that building. And Donna says hello and bring it to Nita. Oh, darling, I've got it for you. I do, and I've got it hard for you. I really do. And Nita. Or and everyone saying hello and grabs Nita by the hair and gives her a great big kiss. Oh my goodness. Carl's getting forward here. I like this. Hello. And thanks, Daddy. Oh, my goodness. If my daddy had done that to me, he'd be on trial right now. Anyway, Nick Tucker says, Brian, I am playing a special on the people who promote Some Wednesday. I am planning on having Nita on. Would love to get you in that or on a similar panel. See this when if it's Some Wednesday, let me know. Most of the time I'm not doing anything on Wednesdays except watching you. So I'm on. And OMG, I love you, says Sarah. My comment was for Carl and Nita. Timing didn't look right. Well, yeah. And yeah, Sarah does that. She was saying, oh, baby, how you doing? And the other night in a text message and send it to me. And I'm like, and she's like, oh my God, I meant that for my boyfriend. I'm like, don't lie to me. It was for me. And Joe Dog McKeel, we just had a comment dump, second in the series of a comment dump. And anyway, BKM, if anything you gained in the last few years, you met me. That in itself should increase your medication needs. It would be a placebo because knowing you, Joe Dog, has been a great joy, and it continues to be, my friend. And I look forward to many, many years of harassing each other. Okay, and it was more of a celebration of getting a paycheck by the end of the month concerning Patreon. That would be great. That's super. I'm proud of you, hon. And Carl mocks Joe Dog. And yes, folks, Nita and Carl, a love as time. Nita and that old guy, Nita and the Beast. Oh my God, that's great. And which of us is Lumiere, and which one of us is David Ogden Stiers? And Volcana 2 in process. And thank you, Cindy Cap. Mwah, CKOEPP.com. Do check that out. And if nothing else that you get accomplished today, if you haven't already, go to CKOEPP.com and sign up for her monthly newsletter. That is a serious, serious read. It is good stuff. And Joe Dog's amazing humility shines boldly through. Yes, the imposter syndrome is strong with this one. And clock is ticking, Morris. Hey, watch it, Lanning. Don't make me turn you over my knee. Then again, on second thought, make me. Anyway, Carl Wisman says, if Nita comes to HalloCon, that live green room will be lit. Oh my God, so will half of us. Anyway, Ace Bonnie says, for $1.69, you can get the secret BKM off. It's not much of a secret, Ace. I'm the emperor of overshare. Anyway, I'm glad you're here, Ace. Love you, man. And Baja Nita cracking the whip. Hey, that saves me $20 downtown. And coming to IABE Des Moines in a week while I'm on my way to the Davenport Comic and Toy Show, which you got to go to. And it's July 9th and 10th. It's a free event at North Park Mall. Check out what we do on Amazon. And if you buy anything of mine on Amazon or any place, any of the retail outlets like Books A Million or Walmart.com or BarnesandNoble.com, bring the book by and I will gladly autograph it for you. And Siege Planning Fiend, that's our buddy Nick Tockard, and Whip It Good. I whip it very frequently, Ace, which is probably testifies to the strength of my eye lenses. Anyway, warming up the cat of nine tails. Oh, darling, we're having Sarah Khan today. And City Cap Tales from the Decoverse. Check out johnpica.com. Check out John Pica. Also his great book, Nightreich. Good stuff. And Pops Van Zandt. Hey, I'll be doing all my shows from a remote location for the next few days. Pop, when you're in witness protection, brother, you're not supposed to broadcast, okay? How many times do I have to tell you? Good Lord. Oh, you never listen to me, Pops Van Zandt, but check out Comics Talk and check out CromCon at the last weekend of every month. Last one was amazing. Next one will be amazinger. And Cindy Kep says, you got nerd culture, not just in yogurt. Check out Ryan Permisson at that address. And you want wrestling Amazons? Check out From the Desk of Small Press Publisher, 10 p.m. every Saturday night with the great Joe D. McFee. And he's got a great subject for tomorrow night. I know about it, and it's glorious. And Raging 2 Broadcast Network comes in saying, I run things. Didn't you know that yet? You wait till she comes in on your show and starts barking orders to you. I'm telling you. So Sarah and Nita are going to have a Dom off. Oh my. Nick Tockard, I'm telling you, this ought to be fun, especially for me. And Glenn needs a shorter trailer. He eats up a quarter of my ad time. I know. Pops, I've never kidded Glenn about this, but it's about 2.5 minutes long. I can go downstairs and get an ice cold drink rather than running to the bathroom and either doing a number one or just filling up my glass from the tap. So Glenn does provide a valuable service with that trailer. You gotta take advantage. And I'll be here waiting, Brian. Glenn, I love you, brother. We will talk. I want to redo the comic book Spectrum intro, because we, at the time we made it, we didn't have Joe D. McFee. And Brian Rodman, I love you, brother. I need to talk to you sometime because I miss you. He's been having, allergy problems. Plus, he's been working on his comics, so that's why he hasn't been on the show. But we will have him back as soon as things cooperate. And on location, cool. That's right. And you can get a Neurosis for you. Check out Amy Hale's brand new book, Neurosis, and she's working on a brand new tome even as we speak because she's awesome. And Starnard 76 for Vintage Cartooniness. Thank you, Cindy Kep. And no, this is a test, Joe. Trying out setting up somewhere else so I could be ready to run it from the Savannah Comic-Con at the end of July. That's cool. That sounds good. And Warriors are everywhere. Check out the work of Michaela Jade. Oh, wait. Good morning, never morning, Subfest. I knew you'd get around to me eventually, Pops. You just wait. You won't have Brian to kick around anymore. I'll have more time to kick you around. Anyway, City Cap says Midwestern Geekiness. Check out the Quad City Con network of shows, and they're good, and you'll love them. Everyone's saying hello to Pops. And Will Scholar says, join Johnny, Ivy, and myself tomorrow morning for Back of the Cereal Box. We'll be talking about our favorite board games. Mine has been Clue for so many years. I love Clue. That is a great game. I think I like the variations on Chutes and Ladders. Actually, I do have one right now, two of them. I don't know if I'll be around on Saturday morning, or otherwise I'd volunteer them. But one is based on one of my favorite comic books, Knights of the Dinner Table. That's a good game. And then I also have one that's based on Order of the Stick, which is an online comic book. The guy who puts it together, Rich Burlew, holds the record for money raised for a comic book trade paperback. He went in wanting $5,000, and then he got so much money. I think he got like around $5 million, something like that. This is about 10 years ago. But anyway, the gameplay is influenced by the character you play, which is kind of refreshing. A lot of games don't do that. Other board game, I have a copy of, blanked out on the name. The war game where you challenge the countries next to you and all. But anyway, it's based on Doctor Who. And the idea is if you take a certain number of hits, you regenerate and you turn into the next Doctor. This was released during the Matt Smith era. So the last person that has to regenerate from Matt Smith and into Peter Capaldi, who's not in the game yet, the last person to do that is the winner. Anyway, Comic Talk to Pop Science and Cindy Cap Historical Fantasy Guild Friday night. Check them out tonight. Molly Daniels, good morning. Our new granddaughter arrived last night. Oh, congratulations, Grandma. Mwah. Molly had a couple of new additions to the family. Also, a brand new cat, I believe it was. All in the same day. Anyway, it's good to see you, Molly. Love you. And good luck with that thing you told me about. And comic-related madness right there. Cindy Kep's got it, and she's sharing it with you. And morning, Jody. Always nice to have a Chicagoan in the chat. And Luke Stone Studios. Check him out there, and also check out Luke Stone Studios on YouTube. He's got a lot of great programming, including Nerd Bacon on Thursday mornings with him, Nick Tockert, and Mike Jimmy Lorchin de Bruin. And congrats, Molly. And Best Bear Publications is all the fun sci-fi and game list stuff. Also, you can pick up Animal Eye, the novel, and the comic books from that site there. You'll love it. And Hojo, hail Hojo, good to see you, brother. Good morning, all. Time to fez out. I'm ready to fez you until you can't take no more, Hojo. Glad to see you here. And Cindy Cap says zombies are all over Oz. Eric Hawkins will verify that. Check it out. And author Kathy Jackson, I love you, hon. Good morning, guys and dolls. Hey, I love that play. Alex, today we close on our beautiful new God-given home. We are so excited. I'm so happy for you. I hope everyone has a wonderful Friday and weekend. You kids enjoy it. Now, is this your first house together? Is this your first house? This is great. I'm so proud of you, Kathy. And give Matt a hug for me, okay? And Molly Daniels, thanks, Pops. I'm also still in mourning for the loss of my laptop screen. Eek. And Cindy Kemp says Stormgate Press is here to win all the things. That's right. Give Brian an excuse to show off his award again. And WTH Kathy and Nick Tockert from the Desk of Small Press Publisher. I still feel at times I'm the only one who is here from that town, just like I'm the only one here trying to find this mythical place called Ollie's. No, it's Ollie's exists in Chicago that's fake. I mean, really? Come on. No place could be that horrific. And nebulizers for angelic memoirs. I like that, Cindy. That is great. Check out the work of Brian Rodman at brianrodman.com. And congrats on the new grandbaby, Molly. And yes, love Clue, says Molly Daniels. And Roll Cruz does animal eye art and his own collie. Check out the work of Roll Cruz, great artist. Clyde Hall. Brian was encouraging and insightful when my family visited the smaller regional Comic-Cons. He inspired me as a retiree to try again getting published. A year into those efforts, the brick wall my head was hitting showed no signs of giving. Oh my God. Well, that's our mission here at Rising Tide, to encourage creativity and entrepreneurism. And anyone that tells you it is impossible to do what you want to do, we are here to provide you with extra spit to use on them. Hashtag fueled by spite. And Nita, says Glenn as he gets into the queue for the whippings. And sending the love from Nita. And Clyde Hall continues. Then BKM helped secure opportunities into his projects and other venues. He raised my tide and helped me break through that brick wall. Trying, man. Being part of his comic book Spectrum show came later, and this was an opportunity to talk comics like we used to, only at those infrequent cons. That's been a boost of spirits and creativity these last 2, at times, very difficult years. He's good people, and he's changed lives for the better. I hope so, Clyde, and thank you for that, man. And I can't tell you, every time you guys, Clyde, succeed, it makes me try just that much harder so I can stay worthy to be at the table with you guys. Seriously. And Clyde, thank you so much for that, my brother. I appreciate that. And a Nepalese-based fantasy is coming soon from Victoria Adams. That means it's going to be cool. And comment dump. We just had our third comment dump. And it's real big. Anyway, that's what she said. And Glenn and Nita from there. And Clyde Hall, he's a Superman fan, but more, he's been one of those friends who lives up to the best examples of the man of tomorrow embodies. Thank you, BKM, for everything. Back at you, Clyde. Thank you, man, for your ongoing friendship and your inspiration. I shouldn't put this in past tense. It makes it sound like I'm on my way out, like I'm dying or something, but no. You're an inspiration to me, Clyde, and I thank you for your kind words. And Cindy Kep says trolls are heroes too, and you can prove it with SL Roland there. And Quirky Fairy Tales, go to yeolddragonbooks.com and you can meet the dragons. You'll also see Cindy Kep in there. She's not a dragon. She's running way ahead of the pack. And Denver Martires does Animal Eye Colors. And you can check them out there at deviantart.com/the-Raider05. Comics Talk Pop Science Van says, redheaded stepchild over here. No guest spots on shows for me. What? What are you talking about? You don't know yet. You don't know. Anyway, Raging 2 says, sorry, hey Pop, sorry for rolling Rich live yesterday. Oop, what? And Snow joke, when Snow has to go undercover as a comedian, get fun books there. Check out Bobby Nash on Amazon, also BobbyNash.com. And check out Snow Shorts #2 with the award-winning Snow Ambition story by myself. And I got the greatest endorsement from my mother-in-law, who read it actually read one of my stories and said, now I understand why you won the award. Anyway, Comics Talks about and Region 2 broadcast, that was awesome. Why apologize? And web redesign and toys, check out Damian Waldron. He does great work. In fact, I can vouch for it if you go to risingtide.pub and check out my stuff and sign up for my free monthly newsletter, which actually goes out today around 5:15 Eastern. So if you go there and there is a tab where you can sign up for my newsletter, please do so before 5 and you will get the newest issue. And check out the links we got this month. We got some good ones. And Region 2 mocks us with her laughter. Oh, Nita, you're so heartless. I love it. Anyway, the movie Clue is just as awesome, but I've always enjoyed the art from the original game. And me too, Willow. Me too. I was a fan of Clue and absolutely to this day adore the movie. If it is one of my favorite comedies, seriously. And Remillion has got herself some great Kentucky Browncoats. Also check her out on Patreon too. She's got a great page of her amazing creativity. Pop says hi, Cindy. And Nick Tuckard, in that dynamic of Nita and Carl, does that make C Gaston? Does she want C involved in any way? That's what I want to know. And yeah, not fully letting people know about Paycheck I'm referring to until it's in my hands. Agreed. Good thing. You know, like the old saying, there's many a slip twixt the cup and the lip. So, and Michael Greenberg, Mr. Mike, how you doing this morning? Good to see you. I hope everything's going well for you. And here we go. And almost done with the prequel chapter of issue 1 of Wenches and Wormholes. Freaking loving how it's turned out. That's great. Oh my God. Keep us posted on that. Also, if you want the Skunk Rocker to do a voiceover for you, contact him there. He's got a beautiful honey dripping voice. And Sarah, more writing now. A comment up emerged in my head. We're inspiring her. Keep it coming. And Jody, I suspect C does eat his eggs in the morning. I thought I was the only vague booker around here. Anyway, gotta duck out. Truck needs work, and they're setting us up with a ride home or a rental. Oh, good luck, Molly. Love you, hon. Mwah. Have a good day. And yes, it is show prep time. Who preps for shows? Good Lord. And pages of Wenches and Wormholes are available via League of Impossible inside Patreon. Now I know who you are, John. Love you. Check out johnpica.com for all of his amazing stuff. And check out his Patreon at the Impossibilist page and get yourself some comic book goodness. It is great stuff. And Will says, have a good day, Molly. Bye, Molly. And my trailer is too long. Now you tell me. Anyway, the way I see it, you can't have too much of a good thing. There you go. No, it's perfect for me. I like it. It's a good trailer. I wouldn't run it if it weren't. And away from the chat for a second, singing My What a Guy That's C. Oh my God. Oh. And and of course you gotta have crazy old Maurice, right? Anyway, and Jody McFee is mocking us now. And Molly Daniels, our local performance group, just put on Clue. I was disappointed I didn't get to see it. Oh, I would love to have seen that. And Comics Talk says, going to talk to Brian into doing a show on the Madness Comic Network since he will have free time. You think? You would think it's like a retiree. Ask any retiree how much free time they have. No, I have actually gotten some offers from networks, and I'm thinking for right now I'm going to stick to my own lonely channel. But you never know, Pops, with all this this copious amounts of spare time, I may wind up having to hang out on your shows for a while. You never know. Donna Carlene, who you need to check out her books and Carl Witzman's on Lulu.com, says, I love Clue. I always won. Why would you give a board game to an only child with no playmates? I know, me too. And Risk. Thank you, Hojo. That was it. Risk. I have the Doctor Who edition, and I love that thing dearly. And I think Ollie's just hired me. Had to fill out the background check. Manager said something about along the lines of book department supervisor. What the hell did I get myself into? Remember, you've got a graphic novel advisor just 2 hours and 45 minutes from your 20. No, keep me posted. Congratulations, Molly, if that happens. And from That's a Small Press Publisher, Willow Schuyler, I like Clue. Master Detective better than the original Clue. To me, the adding of more rooms, weapons, and characters made the game better. Yeah, and everyone said, and Omniversal Inc. says, Fez me, baby. Anytime for you. How you doing? Good to see you. And Willow Schuyler, I'm also partial to Risk, Life, and Payday. Yeah, Life is a good... I forgot about that game. I like the game of Life. I never... Like this one, I never won it. But anyway, and Omniversal Inc. is mocking us with their laughter. I don't blame them. But my fave will always be Genius One of Trivial Pursuit. Dang, some of the questions were hard. Yeah, they were. One of my triumphs, Joe, I got to tell you, my friend Dave Laker is a theater, he took theater in college, was a theater performer. He's been in films. He got to work with Ed Asner one time. Said he was a lovely man. And has done all kinds of great things. He's written plays also. And if it weren't for him, I'd never have gone into script writing, seriously. And one of the great triumphs of my life was we would get together and play Trivial Pursuit, and I actually beat him on movies, in the movies edition. And I'm like, I'm going to quit playing. I can never top this moment, because Dave's a tough competitor, and he is, believe me, he is pretty competitive. I'm serious. It was glorious. And I almost forgot, I got an email back from the HR department of the Fort Garry Hotel for an interview. Well, Willow, does this mean that your barista days are going behind, or will be in your rearview mirror? Well, good luck. Please keep us posted, all right? Please keep us posted. Ojo asked what's up with Pops, and oops, that should have been WTG, Kathy. Yeah, way to go, Kathy. Yes, definitely. Me neither, Pops. And I end the show. Nita is looking at her watch, says Joe Dog McKeel. That's right. We haven't had a feed cookie warning, so it's now been replaced. Okay, we got 8 minutes, people. I am 7 minutes behind Omniversal. It is not hyperbole that Brian saved me from giving up on my dreams. He's truly one of the best. Thank you, Omniversal. Seriously, thank you. And Bob's laughs at that. And Joe, you're killing me. And trolls equals free advertisement. Yes, exactly. And I had fun the other day. We had a troll on here who likened my hat, my fez, to what Benito Mussolini wore, and I ripped on him, and I got a few compliments with that the other day. And I guess he posted something that was very odious, and I'm glad I blocked him when I did. So, and Sarah says BKM is the reason I got into comics after over 20 years of being away from them. Now I tap my comic shop vein. You've got like several. If comic book love was oil, your arm would look like Jed Clampett's backyard, okay? But I'm glad I could help. And for board games, Settlers of Catan, Carcassonne, Dungeon, and Munchkin. I love Munchkin. Once you get the rules down, it's a really great game. And OMG, how did I forget Trivial Pursuit? My kids smoked me on the pool culture one. Oh, dear. Will Schuyler says, for those not in the know, the Fort Garry Hotel is one of the most haunted hotels in Canada. It was built in 1913. Now, that's attractive. Tell us more. Yes, and I agree with Carl. That's cool. And I'm still the family champ on the original, though. Of course you are, Molly. Way to go. Rick Riley says, if you're in the Perryville, Missouri area on July 16th, come to Heroes for Kids Con. Yes, come to Heroes for Kids Con and see me, Brian Morris, Amy Hale, Kathy Jackson, and many more awesome authors. I'll have books and some Warhammer figures painted up for sale. We're also going to have actor W.F. Bell, actor Paul T. Taylor, voice actor Karen Whitfield, and the artist and writer of the Nancy and Muppet Babies comic strips, Guy Gilchrist, and also author Richard Knack, artist Timothy Chasen, and artist Jim Hall, buddy of mine. And check us out. I will be pretty close to the opening there, so please come see us. We're going to have all kinds of brand new books you can enjoy. And seriously, BKM, you helped me keep going through my bouts with imposter syndrome. Fueled by spite goes a long way in the right mindset. It helped me embrace my inner Darkwing. Thank you. Thank you, Joe. And my God, what an inspiration you are. This man here needed someone to draw his scripts, and whether it was for whatever reason, it doesn't matter. Joe's been teaching himself how to do comic art in order to get his comics out there. That takes incredible moxie, and I love you, Joe. I really do, and I'm so proud of you. And C, Michael, C would be LeFou. Never mind. Love you, C. How you doing? Well, good to see you, buddy. And actually, it's this idiot. Oh, you're Eli. Okay, Eli, I didn't recognize you there. Facebook was being nasty to me. Eli, thank you for being here, brother. Glad to see you. And there you are, Skunk. Oh, he's okay. Here we go, Skunk. I love you, brother. I really do. So my promotion. So my promotion got taken away from me because the guy who was replacing me on my route immediately ticked off his very first stop. Oh, now that's not fair at all. Because of this, I'm not getting to drive the big box truck anymore. I'm back in a van. Everyone has agreed that it wasn't fair to me that this dude can't get along with a hospital. So I'm probably still getting a raise according to corporate, but I don't know how much, and it might be minuscule. And if it is, I'm definitely looking for another job, and they know it. So if any of you have been wondering why I haven't been here all week, that's why. Skunk, that sucks out loud. Oh, God, that's not fair to penalize you because this guy is an a-hole. They should hire someone else to drive the van and let you get on with the better position. That is idiot management. Look for another job, my brother. Look for another job. And folks, if you need quality videos or quality voiceovers, please contact Skunk or contact me, and I'll put you in touch with him. His real name's Kyle Guthrie. He's on Facebook, and he is an amazing talent. And I'm hurting for you, Skunk. I really do. I hope it gets better, brother. I really do. And I'd run Glenn's trailer for those 5 minutes. I didn't have so many ads back then since Comics Talk. I would too, but don't tell Glenn. He's going to come up with a damn 5-minute commercial and we're both stuck. Anyway, thanks, C. Michael Lanning. Now I know. And you're always invited on Dispatches, Brian. See, thank you, brother. I appreciate that. And I know that Raging 2 has opened its arms to me. And maybe other things, who knows? But, and I appreciate you, C. I really do. And ever since, that big broadcast we did, man, nothing but crazy man love for you. You and your missus. And, not man love for her, but that's another issue. But anyway, see, I love you. And I will take you up on that one of these times. I promise. You and Randy, you and Randy may have made the biggest mistakes of your life by inviting me on your shows. And dream job. Yeah, we all should be looking for our dream job. And I forgot to mention it's Damien. I thought that was you, Damien. I didn't want to say, Damien, how you doing, brother? I need to talk to you sometime because I miss you, man. Comment dump and hugs to Skunk. Definitely, Molly. Thank you. And that's for all of us, brother. Comment dump. We just had our 4th comment dump. And we got to find our place. Let's see. Oh, there it is. Sarah says the reaction of letting people know I met you through my knowing Ron first was hilarious. They said it's usually the other way around. They weren't aware of who I really am. It's not a facade. No, you are real, girl. You are real, and that's what's beguiling about you. Nina's checking the watch hard now. Yeah, no kidding. We got to get through this. Very cool little wild skunk. It's a horrible way to run a business. Totally agree. Skunk Rocker, Joe Bachman, they are right there. It's definitely not fair to you. If anything, they should still give you the promotion raise while you do the old job until they find a replacement. This is classy. This is classy management here, Joe Bachman. I totally agree. And the way you and I met during Wednesday's show, hysterical, definitely. And sorry I forgot to play nice of StreamYard to the Watch Rangers. This is Eli T. Cash, creator of Winches and Wormholes. Yes, I thought so. And Skullcracker continues, well, they did say I will eventually get that route once they get somebody in to replace me, so I wouldn't hold my freaking breath. And dang, Skunk, says Joe Dog, that's some BS. He should have been fired, not put back in a higher paying job. Amen. That is the Peter principle, and it worked. Peter principle is basically everyone is promoted to their level of incompetence. Now, Skunk, you'll do nothing but bring glory to the position, but this idiot that did this to you needs to be shown the door. Apart from being the best friend I have in Illinois that I know of, BKM is a reasonably good editor. Well, pretty good. Well, he's okay. Yeah, for somebody who puts OUR where an an OU will be fine, it's like my work was cut out for me. Scott Cracker says he wasn't even removed from a high-paying job. He's the assistant manager, so nothing changed for him. Oh God, oh man, that sucks. That's terrible. And that was Pop Culture. Darnaro corrects his Molly. And there we go. And everyone's saying, oh, so many hugs, Skunk. That's idiotic. And they're going to regret if you move to a different job. Seriously. And they should. In some ways, I'm going to regret it too. So I'm really hoping that corporate isn't full of crap. And stinkers for Skunk 22. There we go. Let's all vote for Skunk. We'll promote him to president. I vote twice for you. I'm near Chicago. And I feel like Skunk, I'm looking for another job as well. When they took back a week's worth of hours because of some BS that made me not even want to be here. Other things are going on that is unfair as well. Oh my God. Wow. How messed up is it when someone else is gooberhead and it takes away your promotion? Unbelievable, says Cindy Cap. I totally agree. And I'm going to send everyone away now. Carl Wisman says, everyone have a day. Thank you, Carl. We'll talk to you soon. Hope you see you in the green room tonight. Willow Schuyler says, I'll keep you all posted when I go for the interview at the hotel. I feel like I have a good chance of working there because I'm capable of doing multiple jobs. You are a goddess, Willow. They would be idiots to not hire you. I love you, Willow. Please keep doing what you're doing. Love your broadcast too. And oh man, am I being compared to Daly now? Which one? Probably the, preserving the disorder. And later, Don. Mwah, take care. Love you too, Sarah, so much. And Rick Riley, everyone take care and stay creative and game on. Definitely, brother. You take care, man. But yeah, and I have to go back to one comment here. How messed up when somebody else gooberhead and this takes away your promotion. If somebody hadn't done that in American Water, I wouldn't be here. It's like I tell people, at least the guy that made the mistake that got 26 people fired in the state of Illinois, he got to keep his job. All right. Skunk Rocker says, everyone have a good one. We'll see you on Monday. Hey, wait, Skunk, I love you, brother. If you need to talk, you know where I'm at. All right, man. And smooches to you, Molly. Mwah, love you. And you have a grand day, Brian. Nick, only if you do first, brother. You have a good one. And now, everyone, please go to the Raging 2 channel where Nita and Daphne are awaiting us all. All right. And we want to see you there. And right now we want to say our thank yous. And we want to definitely say thank you to our Patreon subscribers who are keeping the show going with their ongoing monthly support. And it can be $1, it could be $5, it could be any amount you're comfortable with. But it is appreciated and everyone gets something. Nobody walks away empty-handed. At least I give you a blog to read twice a week. And more stuff gets you more stuff. And if you want to check out what we do, check us out at www.patreon.com/Brian K. Morris. And we are brought to you today by Rising Tide Publications, who are doing this wonderful book called The Terrors. It's coming out later this summer. And also by Plasma Fire Graphics. Plasma Fire Graphics, when the look of your book matters to you.
You've worked hard and written a great book. Now, it's time to give it a great cover. If you're an indie author or small press publisher, Plasma Fire Graphics is your source for affordable cover illustration and graphic design. Plasma Fire Graphics, when the look of your book matters to you.
And you like those covers? Definitely check these books out and get them on Amazon. And if, tell you what, if we can sell 1,000 units by the end of July 4th, I will do a 6-hour show. How does that sound? A special show. So anyway, From the Desk of a Small Press Publisher, later all, enjoy the weekend. See some of you tomorrow. And from the Desk of a Small Press Publisher, 10 p.m. on that YouTube channel there, and please subscribe to that. Skunk Cracker says, yeah, I know where you are. You're going over to Raging 2. You're going to poke Nita till she gets annoyed. If I poke her the right way, she will be far from annoyed, and I'd let C watch. But anyway, I love you, Skunk. And I love you, C and Nita, and we're heading over there too. So anyway, yeah, definitely check out these books. My brand new books. I think you'll dig them. Available now on Amazon, and please make my numbers go up. I could use it. We've got some AC to buy. So anyway, thank you for being here, and thank you for putting up with our falderall. And Monday, I'll be on the air on July 4th on our nation's birthday, and it will be our last show. I have no idea what's happening. I really don't. But we'll try to. Actually, I always say this. I would love it if no one shows up, to be honest, because it means you're having a party with your friends or your relatives, your people that are close to you. If you abandon me for that, or you're watching Raging 2, which I recommend you do right now, but it means that you're spending some real time with people in your real life and not just me. But I thank you, everyone, for the kind words you've given me this morning. Monday's going to be the hardest show I ever do. Because Nick Tockert has mentioned it. I don't like farewells. And it won't be a farewell, to be honest. And we'll outline some of what we'll do on Monday. But anyway, on that note, thank you for watching. Thank you so much. Please like, share, and subscribe. That would mean a lot to me. And also, we've got some great programming coming up. I think you're going to dig, especially if you want to enter the field of creativity. We've got some great stuff on the horizon here. And so do you. You just need a kick in the pants to get it going, and we're here to do that to you. I've got a size 13. I'll get you writing. Anyway, thank you again for being here in our penultimate show. That means next to last, in case anyone doesn't know how to look it up on Google. And I love you too, Rick. I really do. You're the best. You're the best. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you for watching. Please share the show with your friends, and we will see you Monday for my last regular Nevermind the Furthermore. And with that in mind, as always, my friends, stay smart, stay safe, wash your hands, and never apologize for being awesome. That's just what you are. And especially stay safe this weekend. There's crazies traveling. The government has said that there may be 42 million people in the air and on the road this weekend. There's going to be some stupid people. Don't be one of them. Stay safe. I want you here on Monday morning to send me off, okay? Everyone have a fantastic holiday weekend, and we'll see you on the Monday edition of Nevermind the Furthermore. Take care and have a good one, everyone.
Thank you for watching Nevermind the Furthermore, a Rising Tide Broadcast Network production. If you enjoyed any part of this show, please give it a like or a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Also, please subscribe to our YouTube channel and consider becoming one of our Patreon supporters. Thanks again, and we'll see you next time on Nevermind the Furthermore.
From author Brian K. Morris comes a classic hero in a high-flying, fast-paced, and action-packed steampunk adventure. The original Skyman battles the Master of Steam with an introduction by comics icon and historian Roy Thomas. A Rising Tide, an Ace Comics publication. Available now in print or digital format on Amazon.com.